to the queen so I can show her to you. Frames in the middle would be for the queen to lay, and the end 4 end frames, so 2 here and 2 here.
Yeah. So how was the experience doing all of that?
Amazing.
So it's something that you really love doing.
Bad.
Okay.
It was good.
So tell me what you're going to do now.
So now I'm under the tent. I am going to do the extraction. So before I do, I'm going to just wash my hands.
Yes.
So get started.
So when you finish this, you're going to go back out there and do some more?
Right, he will be out there
Okay.
doing it. So he's going to take them to me.
Yes, and then you will do the extracting.
Right. So it goes faster when somebody is in the apiary working and you're extracting. You get through faster.
Yes.
Right. Alright. So this is my stainless steel bowl that I'll be using. So what this is called a capping knife. This is a capping knife. And I'll normally bring one of these knives so I can go in the little corners
Okay.
to uncap. So what I'll be doing, I'll be taking up my frames one by one. Not all the frames need to be capped if you realize this one is not sealed.
Yes.
So I can just put it in my extractor. Feel it? It's heavy.
Let me feel this one. Ah! Woo! Yes, that's a lot of honey.
Yeah. So this is extracting the honey. So what I do, I just spin the frame and the honey flash out.
Okay. So as I said before, you just put it in because it didn't have any what?
It wasn't capped. That means it didn't seal. So as I go along, I'm going to show you a seal one that I will have to cap.
So you switch them.
Right, so I spin it around so I can get the other side to fan out. So it fan out one side at a time.
Okay.
Alright, so this is completely fan out. So you feel it now, it's very light.
Wow.
That was the same frame.
It's light.
Yep.
Okay. So the honey is where? At the bottom?
Yeah.
Yes, I have a lot of honey. Where you get a lot of honey from too?
Right.
The honey is there. It's rich though. It's rich and thick.
Yeah. Alright, so this is a frame that I will have to cap. Uncap, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So how I do my uncapping, so this is the capping area. So if you look at this, this is a drone cell.
Yes.
So this is not honey. This is actually bees. So here is the honey. So I am going to uncap this. So this is how I uncap it.
Okay, so the honey can spin out easily.
Right. Turn the other side and I uncap as well.
Yes.
Then I'm going to put it in the extractor. This is a 2-frame extractor, so it holds 2 frames
At a time.
Right. I'm going to get another frame.
So that one have to be uncapped.
Right.
What causes the coating on it?
The capping?
Yes, the capping.
Right, the bees does that because they're protecting the food, so they're covering up the food.
So they don't want.
Right. So with this capping that I'm cutting off now,
yes,
I use this capping You can boil it or you can use the sun to melt it and it turns into wax. Right, so it turns into wax and then I use that wax, turn it into foundation and give it back to the bees and then they draw it.
Okay.
Right. Yep.
The honey is so rich.
Yep. And this is a more lagwood honey. If you see it, it's clear.
Yes,
so
it's
from
clear.
the lagwood.
It's not runny, it's thick.
Thick, right. Very thick. So I use this smaller knife to get to the corners where the big knife is kind of hard to get to. Right. And then I take this now to the extractor. I put it over here. And then I'll spin.
Wow.
Right. So 2 spin and it's good.
And then everything come out.
Right, then I turn it to the other side. This side is empty.
Yes.
So I turn it. You always put the side with the honey to the grill. Right, so you can get fresh out.
This is very interesting.
Very interesting.
You know?
And the bees makes the honey so fast because I reaped this April about a month ago. Right. So this is finished.
Oh, so it's like every month you do the reaping?
No, honey have a specific season. So you have the honey season that runs from January to about April, May.
Oh, so we are in the honey season now.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this frame now and I'm going to cap it again. So what you're looking at here is actually bees.
So they will go back into the nest.
Right, so I'm going to put back the frame with them in there.
But why the wire? Why it didn't have any wire? You made the boxes?
Yeah, he made them.
Oh, he made some
He
boxes.
made those stand, he made everything there.
That is so good.
Yeah.
So when I'm interested, then I check him.
Right.
And I get the box. God, this is very good. I would do something similar to this.
Right. I'll try a thing with you.
But me can't take it bite them. So maybe me end up not doing it.
You don't like it. Right, yeah. So this as I was telling you in the hive, this is a shallow frame.
Yes.
So this frame would normally goes into a smaller box, a shallow box. And why you use shallow, the bees tend to flow the shallow faster.
Okay.
And it holds a lot of honey. Okay, what is happening here now? The frame's touching the honey, so I have to pour it out now.
Okay.
So I'm going to put my
So once the frame started to touch the honey,
right.
that means that that's a lot of honey.
Right, it's time to pour out. So what I'm going to do is to open the gate.
Yes.
Pour it out. Look at that.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Right.
And then it's 2 strainer or 1?
It's 1, but it's 2-piece.
Okay.
So it comes like that. It's a 2-piece strainer. So you have the top one with the holes a bit bigger, and then
yes,
the bottom one is some fine holes now, so nothing cannot go through.
Okay.
So it is clean. Right. So I'm going to close this back. Right, and then I'm going to start extracting again. Right,
so 4 cones give you a 1/4 bucket. Cause
yeah, depends.
oh, okay. Yeah, because some is smaller
Right.
and some is larger.
And some have more than...
Yeah, because this would have a lot.
Right.
So it would give you that amount.
Right.
It came out? It looked like it going break.
If I go break, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Lord help us.
And all you need is 2 spin, leave it, everything
Yeah.
flash out.
Flash out, right. See where it was touching?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Miss. Now let's just turn over this here pretty little.
It did a break, but it came out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another one to cap. This is
Yeah.
another shallow.
She taught me something though, that when this thing is getting better, it will scratch.
Bad.
So, may I prepare for the scratch them?
Bad. Scratch a bad at that time in a light.
Yes.
Scratch bad.
So I have 4 sting.
Yep. Worst thing to deal with. Alright, so this, as you were asking, why is it dark? So this is an older frame. So over the time you've been using this and the honey, so it started to get the color of the darker honey.
Oh.
But as you can see, the honey is clear. So the frame is dark. Let me just show you. See
the honey is clear.
Right. So the honey is clear. As time goes by, when your frames get older, you just recycle them. So you boil them or you melt them out and turn to wax.
Yes. So this box is going to go on top of that.
No,
Oh, you're taking them out and put them back in. Yes.
Number 1.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm going to go back in them own box.
Okay.
This is another one with me a cap.
So you get any training?
Yes, man, I was trained by the through the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, the Apiculture Unit.
The Apiculture Unit.
Right, because
So,
Mr. Williams.
Yes.
Trainer. Right.
Mr. Atoy Williams.
Right.
Yes.
Train me well too.
So he's the one that does the training.
Right.
You want to share what else the ministry does?
Since the pandemic, normally they would do in the field training and stuff, but since the pandemic they do it on Zoom.
Oh, okay.
So it's a very good training. So I'm actually registered with the ministry.
Yes.
I'm also registered with the St. Elizabeth Beet Farmer Association.
Okay.
Right. And from time to time, Mr. Williams would take my honey and test it at the lab before, you know?
Yes.
Right.
Where's the best location to have your bee farm?
And where you have a lot of trees that blossom. You know, you can't have bees in a residential area because it will go sting up persons and it will create a problem.
Yes.
It's better to have them in the bush.
Okay. So it's a location, driving location.
Right, because honey is very heavy. 1 bucket of honey actually weighs 60 pounds.
60 pounds?
Very heavy, so it's best to have a drive so you can drive up to your apiary.
Okay.
subscribe to Miss Tania channel. Also leave your comments below. So hope you enjoy seeing the experience in my apiary, what it is like with the bees. You learn the different types of bees and all of that. Thank you. Bye. See you next time.